What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Blessings, blessings. Maybe some of you are aware, and some of you are not aware of that horrendous uh, crash that happened in Washington D.C. Um, Seen a plane and a helicopter, and what I gathered from the reasoning or the cause behind it, probably still don't know certain things. What I understand right now is there was a lack of clear communication, or there was communication, but there was an understanding of the communication. What I gathered, it seemed like the person thought they saw the plane that they were supposed to avoid, but it seemed like it wasn't the plane that the people in the traffic controller was talking about, something like that. But it seemed like the people in the helicopter thought they were avoiding seeing the right plane, but they weren't. Um, and and people could say, yeah, I mean, they shouldn't have been there, in that area, um, not that time, doing what they were doing, training and whatnot. But evidently, though, it seemed like the this could have been avoided if there was clear a clear understanding of the plane they were trying to avoid. Um, that's what it seemed like to me. I could be wrong, but that's what I've gathered so far based on what I've been listening, hearing. And likewise, just like how those two, the plane and the helicopter collided, do just seem like misunderstanding of the communication. That's how many of us have faced loss after loss, marriages loss, friendships loss, job loss, loss of your health, um, loss of that good relationship with your kids, with your parents, with your siblings. But we have faced so much loss, and I think a big reason is because we have not properly understood certain communication, um, as it pertains to somebody, to a person or an opportunity. Um, it's like with the body communicates, right? And the body doesn't properly communicate and understand, what's going on. The body cannot heal. The body cannot function properly. It communicates and it understands accurately what's going on. Mm, wow. As the Bible says, with all thy getting, get understanding. So I need to better understand this relationship so I can better function in it. This business, this job, this hobby. I got to better understand it, lest it gets destroyed. Because not enough to just communicate. Because a lot of us say, "Oh, communicate, communicate, communicate." Yeah, people can communicate. It doesn't mean they understand each other though. One or both persons, you know, it's like a coach, um, telling the football players all these terms and, all these stuff that they call that they say in football, all these words. Um, you know, I don't know. I don't know what they are. Alpha 031 Bravo 531. I'm not sure. Maybe that's aviation stuff. Maybe that's more aviation stuff. But football, they have all these terms that they say for their pass plays and their run plays. Um, all these stuff that I don't know about. They have these stuff, so the coach can tell the players that. But if the players don't understand what that means, they're going to likely do a play that will lead to their loss, to a to them not getting as much points as they could, because they don't understand what the coach just said, although the coach communicated with the player. So we have to really seek not just communication, but understanding. Better understand your relationships, your business, and see what you can do to even avoid. Evidently, obviously, if the helicopter would have been able to avoid that plane, all those people would still be alive today. They wouldn't have died, at least not that way. So, what things have we not avoided because of lack of understanding the communication that was brought to us? Oh, what things have not avoided, but we have now, because we have not avoided it, we collided into something that we should have avoided because we didn't receive the correct interpretation of the communication that was given to us. And that takes patience. That someone hear something, whether you're a friend, a relative, a colleague, some sort of information coming your way, whether it's good news or bad news. Sometimes people run with the information impatiently rather than first deciphering and saying, am I hearing this right? And it's good also to ask for clarification. There are many times where that can be a big help. But did I hear this right? And you repeat what the person said, about this particular thing. Did I hear this right? You said about this does this goes there, this does that. Did I hear this right? You did this, you did that. Did I hear that right? Clarification. But often, many times, we just go quickly with what we hear, and then we make a bad decision because we went with what we thought we heard, but it was actually our misinterpretation of what we heard that we went with. So we're very impatient, and people who do things impatiently because they thought they understood it that way. They thought, but it wasn't meant to be understood that way. Right? So yeah. So yeah, I mean, somebody can be, maybe somebody from another country comes to America, and maybe they're working in the kitchen, and the chef says, put 5 millimeters of so and so salt into the dish here, and then that person has a different understanding of what millimeter means. So they put a different amount in there, and the food tastes bad because the person didn't understand that millimeter concept the way that person was trying to relate to that person. So yeah, seek for better understanding in all things, and it will make chances of deadly disasters happening, it will be far less likely. All right, y'all, be blessed and at peace. Later.